So welcome back to part 2. So now we're going to install the joystick part. And first of all we need to undo these screws and take off the plate, and that way we can line it up with the table and drill some pilot holes. First of all we need to mask off the holes so we don't damage the table, like that. And then we'll drill the holes. And one of my cats has decided to guard the shed for me. So we've used a set square just to line up the plate, make sure it's level. Continue drilling the holes. Take off the masking tape. Now make sure that it all lines up and that the joystick fits okay. Yeah, all good. So we'll tighten up the screws, get it fixed in place. Okay, so that's both joysticks fitted in. So now we need to insert the buttons. So we've got blue buttons. These are going to be for player 1. They just push through the hole and then kept in place this retainer. Just rub out some of the pencil marks and lines that I've drawn. That nice polish. Fit the side buttons. A bit too tight there, so I think we need a little bit of sanding. So as I said before, these buttons are for the start and select buttons. There we go. Do the other side for player 2, which is red. And insert the red buttons and tighten them up. And there we are. looking good. So now we've got the wire looms and the actual joystick controller itself, and this is where we need to wire up the buttons to the controller. And there's 4 pins on these switches. We've got 2 pins, black and red, for the micro switch, the actual button itself, and then there's 2 other pins for the positive and negative for the lights. Now as you look at the micro switch, I've gone for the red on the left hand side and the black on the right hand side. Quick test, all working. And the other side, which we've copied exactly the same. So that's both controllers in place. And now we'll do a bit of white tidying. And there we go. A couple of cable ties, and that's ready now to be inserted into the Raspberry Pi. And there's the Raspberry Pi itself. There's the 4 holes that we drilled out earlier. We've put these riser pegs onto the Raspberry Pi, so they need screwing in and securing. There we go, that's fastened to the board, and now we could insert play 1 USB into the top one closest to the Cat 5 connector, and then player 2 just underneath. And now we can connect the HDMI cable. And the micro USB. And that's it. Thanks for watching, and I'll catch you in part 3.